So if you're new here and haven't watched, hello people and welcome back to my channel A Life to Tell a Tale. My name is Sharmishta and I'm back with another video of study abroad / study in Ireland series. So for those of you who are new here, this is the 7th part of my video, and I say 7 because I've been working on a series of videos that can help students who are planning to move abroad based on a student visa. My videos also consist of information of student life in Ireland completely based on personal experience. So if you haven't watched my videos yet, I'm going to leave the links in the description box and I'm going to put it here somewhere. So click and go watch. I have 2 really important announcements by the end of this video, so stay tuned. So without any further ado, let's get straight into the video. This topic is the most awaited topic. Ever since I've started this series, people have been asking me to do a video on this, and finally it's here. There I needed to gather a lot of information before I make this video, so I did. And today's video is all about, drum rolls, job opportunities in Ireland. So before I start talking about anything, let me answer to one question that people have been asking me ever since I started doing these videos, is that what is the job scenario in Ireland post-COVID? Well, let me tell you, job scenario in Ireland is just like elsewhere in the world. It's not fair that you base your decision to study in Ireland whether or not the job scenario is good here or not. My only suggestion to people is please put aside the job crisis situation and purely base your decision on how is it going to be to study in Ireland or work in Ireland even in regular times. I say this not because it can be ignored, but I say this because everybody is hoping that in a year or 2 from now, the whole world is going to stand back on its feet, and so will Ireland. So think less about whether or not it's going to be easy to find a job in Ireland after you finish your course of masters, and focus more on how can you learn more and polish your skills even more while you're doing the course. So this video is going to be in 3 portions again. I will be talking about part-time jobs, then I will be talking about full-time jobs, and then I'll be talking about how opportunities work in Ireland. So let's start with part-time jobs. So for those of you who don't know, by part-time jobs, I don't mean that you'll be working with organizations on part-time basis. By part-time jobs, I mean that you will start earning pocket money while you're working for smaller places like clothing stores, KFC, McDonald's and stuff like that. As a student, your student visa is going to allow you to work for only 20 hours a week for as long as your course lasts. After you graduate, your work hours can be extended from anywhere between 34 to 40 hours. You can do your math. The pay here does not work like it works back in India. You are not going to have a fixed salary for any job that you're doing. You're going to be paid per hour. That is the hourly basis. The current per hour pay in Ireland is €10.10. This might change by the time you get here. It might reduce or increase. This keeps changing. So you can do your math. It's 20 into 10 into 4 weeks. But different stores have different pays per hour. Like a few stores can tell you that they'll pay you 8 per hour and then promise you a meal for the day, or certain stores will pay you 11 or 12 per hour and tell you that you have to buy your own food. So it completely depends on where you're employed and what your employer wants to do. Finding your first part-time job in Ireland can be difficult because it's easier for people here to hire somebody who's more familiar with this part-time culture than to hire somebody who's completely alien to this idea and has to be taught something from the scratch. Also, if you know somebody from the inside who can pull you in or recommend you for the job, it would be great, because usually Europeans are given preference over anybody else here only for the reason that they know how all this works, not for any other reason. I can make a video on tips and tricks to find a part-time job. So if you guys want me to do that, then drop a comment in the comment section below and I will get into it for you. Now let's talk about the real job market in Ireland. First of all, I did my masters in Ireland here, and for those of you who are wondering that do I have a job yet, did I crack myself a job yet, then here's the news. No, I haven't gotten a job yet. Reasons are 2. The first reason is that by the time I graduated, went for a vacation, that is went home and came back all set to do the job search, COVID happened. So That's the first reason that I don't have a job yet. And the second one, that I decided to add some purpose to my life by helping people who are planning to move to Ireland, and I decided to put my complete focus on YouTube, hence this. The intention being helping a lot of people, but if I can make money out of it someday, then even better. But yes, at some point I am going to get back to job searches and do a proper job that is related to my field, which is Masters in Marketing. Having said that, being here for 2 years, knowing a lot of people, local people, I have understood a lot about what it takes to get into the organizations here. And today I'm going to share everything that I ever learned about jobs with you guys. So basically I'm putting out all my homework that I did, so you better subscribe. Okay, so if you guys have job experience, it matters, and sometimes it doesn't also. I'll tell you why. Sometimes employers can hire somebody who's a complete fresher but has bagged in a lot of skill set, and sometimes they might not hire somebody who has a lot of experience but doesn't know how to showcase their skills. For all the people who have been asking me that I have 2 years experience, 3 years experience, some people coming and asking me that they have 7 years of experience, so this is your answer. You might be experienced or non-experienced. As long as you know how to present yourself, as long as you know how to showcase your skill set, the number doesn't really matter. You have experience, but it's Indian work experience, it's not European work experience, so it might not count as much as you think it will. Because Ireland's job market is a completely skill-based market. Even the visa immigration policies are divided into different skills. One's the critical skill and the other are different skills. So they are all divided. So if you are having a really good skill set with great experience, then great. But if you only have experience and do not qualify in that skill set, then getting a job is going to be really tough. I'm sure that everybody knows that when you're applying for a job, the first thing you do is you upload your CV. Of course, an organization doesn't have an HR who sits and reviews each and every CV out of the 10,000 CVs that they receive. Here, software plays a very important role. Your CV has to be strong enough to break through the algorithm and be one of those CVs that have been shortlisted and reach the HR. Of course, bigger brands like Debenhams, Oasis, Monsoon and clothing stores like these have had to liquidate post-COVID. The crash in the economy has led to a standstill in the hiring process. But in all of this, I don't see any reason for the upcoming students to worry about all this. You fortunately still have the part-time culture that exists here. You will definitely be earning way more than what you will be making while working in India. Worrying about jobs, I think, should be the headache of people like me who have recently graduated. This pressure should be on us and not on you. So my only suggestion is, please pay more attention on the course that you're doing. Make sure that you're utilizing all the resources that your university is going to give you only and only to learn more and more and to polish your skills. If you guys want me to make a separate video on what are the best platforms available online out of the 10,000 that are available there, on from where to learn new skills from, then I will make a video for you. For that, you'll have to let me know in the comment section below. So please drop a comment in the comment section below. Guys, this is all I have to say about job opportunities in Ireland. This is a brief outline that I could give you of whatever I have learned till now about the job market in Ireland. This is a wide topic and I don't think I should comment a lot about it unless I have bagged a job myself. If anybody else who's watching this video has any major insight about job opportunities in Ireland, then please write it in the comment section below so that all the other viewers of this channel can read what you guys have to say about it. Now coming to the two important announcements that I had to make. If you guys are following me on Instagram, you guys might have already figured out what it is. But for those who haven't followed me on Instagram yet, I made a Facebook group called Alive to Tell a Tale, which link I am going to leave in the pinned comment down below. This is specifically made for all the students who are going to come in this intake, but everybody who's planning to come to Ireland at some point, बच्चे बूढ़े बड़े अगले साल उसके 10 साल बाद, everybody can join the group. But specifically for these people who are coming in now, so that you are not alone in this. This is just to reassure you that you can make connections through this group. Everybody who's coming in, you guys are free to tag along with each other. You all are looking for roommates, you all are looking for company on the flight, or quarantine company and things like that. So guys, please feel free to find the group, join it, talk to people. I wouldn't suggest you guys to urge anybody to share their contact numbers, because a few people might and might not be okay with it. So respect each other's privacy and go ahead and find company. And the second most important announcement I have is, I don't have many subscribers yet, but I am going to touch 500, and 90% of my subscribers are only students who are planning to come to Ireland this intake or the next few intakes. So this is why I thought of arranging a meetup for all the guys who are coming in this intake. You might be from any university in Dublin. Since I'm so sorry for people who are going to Limerick, Cork and Galway, I don't know if you guys can make it, but if you can, then great. But I thought for all the people who are coming to Dublin, I'll plan like a meet and greet session where everybody can get to know each other, find company within the city, just so that in the initial days, since it's going to start getting cold here, I don't want any of you all to feel homesick. So let's all meet together. I will keep you posted on how all this is going to work. And I promise that this plan is going to be made by keeping every aspect in mind, like your college hours, your quarantine time, and whenever you're landing in Dublin and all that. So don't worry, this was just a teaser. Please wait for the trailer. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the like button. Also, if you guys have any suggestions on what I should make next, then please drop a comment in the comment section below. The next video of this series is going to be the last part, which is going to be an insight into my story and my journey of how I came to Ireland. So stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell icon to get a notification every time I post a new video. Until next